Hey everybody, best buddy, good buddy. Thanks for tuning in to CanaDND. A little chaotic getting this out to the YouTube side of things this week. Thanks for your patience, people. I re-edited, quote-unquote, remastered the first episode. And I'm gonna do the same for the second episode. Add some sweet music. Please be sure to check out all our socials. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. You name it, we're on it. If you're looking to hop right into the action, head to about the 10-minute mark in this episode. But if you super duper love us and our chit chat, listen to the whole thing. It helps you get to know us a little bit. And we like that, buddy. Same thing at the end of the episode, there's a little more chit chat, but without any further ado, on with the adventure.
It takes up a lot of his time. He's got like 30,000 hand-painted minis and the whole
so
9 yards.
Stuff involved, not just the one campaign.
It didn't specify that he was married. No. They did specify that when he bought his house, he needed to have a space for gaming, and he's basically converted his entire basement into that. People fly in to play his game.
I would.
Yep.
Like,
that's the same guy. So he made a new video then.
Yeah.
Good for him then.
Wired made a video about him.
I think he's from
Jesus
Ontario.
Christ, man, you okay?
Me?
No, fucking Shane just dying eating chips or something.
No, I think that was me.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, it sounded very much like
I am not okay.
Or he's greening out.
I'm
I
good.
have COVID. And I'm like,
Okay, this makes much more sense. I just see him munching on these chips, and all of a sudden I hear,
No, I have COVID. I actually don't have a cough, and I am smoking. So, I don't think I'm gonna smoke again. I keep saying this. I've been having like one a day. Like
choices.
I think I'm not gonna bother.
I feel like it's a great. God damn it, Corey.
Yeah, my symptoms have been there's like generally I got no cough, and then every now and then I'm just like I just go bleh, and like cough something up like very rarely and seldomly. But chills at night, like all the night sweats are bad. Like, and now today the sweats just started. I'm just like sweating for no reason.
I fucking hate.
general malaise and a headache. That's about it. Like it wasn't too bad for me. But
that's literally what I had. But when I tested for it 2 days later, I didn't have it. So I was like, did I get hit by allergies? By a truck, or did I have you actually tested positive?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, yeah. So like my niece tested positive, and then I was feeling like garbage. So I was like, well, fuck it, I must have it. I didn't have any test to test with at the time, and then I guess it was 4 days after I was feeling better, and then tested and was like, well, I don't have it. So
Michelle got it. Like she tested positive. I think it was like on Thursday. I guess it was something like that last week, and like maybe a day. Like at first I was fine, and then like a day or two later I was like, I don't feel right. I'm like, but I don't feel sick, but I don't feel right. And I tested then, it was nothing. But then the next day I tested positive on Sunday.
Dude, I haven't been sick in so long.
Me too, man.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Where's the wood?
Fucking healthy as fuck.
All over the place.
No, I remember last time I was sick was during the COVID era. It wasn't COVID though. It was like just one of those like 1 day sicknesses where you just like feel like shit and you're out of it, and then next day you're just like, huh.
I pulled off the miracle of being a teacher and not getting sick during all of COVID. So it was I know.
Keep rolling those not 20s, buddy.
You haven't got hit yet, Ray?
Nope.
Holy fuck.
Not a once.
I do wonder how much
in the
of
last
it is like
infections have gone up 100%. So keep rolling those contacts, man.
Yeah,
man.
I wonder how much of it is like
literally a matter of time at this point. I hate to say it.
Yeah, it will. It's gonna be like the flu. You'll hit, but I wonder how many people have been hit and just don't know because they just never had symptoms. I swear, I must have got it at some point. At some point, I must have got it. My dad had it.
It just feels like the flu, but
it
also feels like something else. Like that first day, like when I started feeling weird, I'm like, I just didn't feel right at all, and it was not a good feeling. But like it was a strange discomfort, and then the symptoms came on after that. But
we smoked too many pot.
I only smoked one pot.
Have you seen? What was it Sarah Silverman show? I think it was. Yeah. They're just walking down the street, and like a news reporter goes up to them and like asks them a question, and all they can respond is, "We smoke too many pot." They're just like completely out of it.
I have not seen that one.
Oh, it's fucking great. It's the I don't even know the guy's name. He plays.
Is
Bert.
he in Peacemaker?
I've never seen Peacemaker.
Damn.
He's in Big Bang. He plays Bert in Big Bang.
Oh yes, he's Kevin Smith's friend.
Sure.
And I was confusing him with the Peacemaker guy.
Whatever the fuck it is.
John Cena.
No, the Steve Agee or Agee, however you say his name. He's in the horror movie there too by Rob Zombie, the sequel one, Hell's Rejects. What's it called?
Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects. Thank you. So
where were we?
We're just talking with the Burglemaster.
We defended
Brian Posehn.
Right?
Brian Posehn is that guy's name. That was important to me.
Were we finishing up the day? Were we we're gonna go see Strahd soon? I went into the mists at the end of the session, right? And then came back.
Let's see, what map are you on? Oh, yes.
That's
and
what I remember being the cap.
Yeah, that guy.
Is me talking to myself, and then
you had your tangent about how it was good shit.
There was
and like you said, retconning basically telling us this earlier.
If this was a TV show, there'd be some like strange demonic force like lurking like in the background in the mist, like listening.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm so fucking scared. But I gotta play my character straight. But Owen's panicking like fuck, and I'm like, God, it's gonna fucking backfire. I'm gonna get fucking swallowed by a chimera while I'm out there.
Rorson's
the mist. The mist is beautiful. Roll insight.
Goddamn.
Have you guys seen the movie The Mist? Spoiler alert for anyone. Worst movie ever. He dies right at the end of the movie, and then the mist goes away, and it's like, oh, good job.
Dude, I've been watching.
Well, it's Stephen King. Like nothing ever ends well in a Stephen King novel.
Yeah. Wait, is that the one I'm thinking of? The Mist? Is it the one?
There's
is it Tom Welling?
At the very end of it, there's crazy,
Punisher, right?
massively weird aliens.
Oh, okay. Is it in the fog? Yeah.
Yeah.
In the mist. I mean. The one with Tom Welling is the fog. Now I don't remember which is which.
They must have been good movies.
They're both. Yeah, exactly.
Just gotta take a call.
You are.
Insight. Okay. That was.
For fun.
For real, obviously. Retcon, shopping, silvering. So look at your inventory and you can figure out.
Can I get 2 things silver?
What it's going to cost you.
I thought the silvering was free.
Silvering, not all your fish.
I don't need silvering, so whoever in Brazar doesn't need silvering.
Yeah, you can wheel and deal like that.
Okay, so I'll take your silvering, Grant. I'll give you my flail to silver.
Is it a silvering each? We're supposed to.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we have extra shit. Okay. And Canis can get something silver through Brazar if he needs another one.
I want my flail silver and my great axe.
Unless Brazar wants something silvered, get those nails done.
Nice.
Just the bone finger.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Wolverine's out here, man.
No, my wife schooled me on Sabretooth. I was like, he does not have adamantine claws. That's bull garbage. And obviously, at the his Genesis, he didn't. But in the future, they're like, yeah, let's give him adamantine claws. I was like, oh damn. His first appearance was in Iron Fist. Yeah, Sabretooth. He wasn't even the actual Sabretooth at that point. I was like, oh, he's like a serial killer in Iron Fist. I was like, what?
In Iron fucking Fist.
Yeah. I was like, what?
And everyone's origin comic is just in the middle of nothing, and then they're like, let's take that name and let's make something out of it.
Okay.
I still like the Bane in the Batman movie, the bad one, the old one.
It was close to.
Oh yes,
Batman and Robin. You're gonna
Batman.
I don't care. I know there's a better Bane. I understand there's a different version of him, but I still enjoyed Stupid Bane.
Yes, Stupid Bane was fun.
It was just
the reason being it was. I think I don't remember. I haven't seen even a picture in 20 years or something like that.
I was also little, but
but I remember his costume was great. It was
it was cool. There hasn't been a good live action Bane.
They would need that.
What do you mean, Owen? There's not been a live action Bane good.
I love Tom Hardy. I truly do.
But I'm still a huge fan of the Mario Brothers movie. I know it's a terrible movie.
You want to talk about bad movies that we enjoy? Romeo and Juliet, 1996 version, directed by Baz Luhrmann, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Paul Rudd. That shit is fucking garbage, but
terrible. It's fun. fun. You get to watch it in school.
Fun garbage. I don't know if these guys do. Do they still play it in school?
You watched it.
Now we're gonna watch a classic.
I did watch it.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, so because they want to relate. They're like, well,
also
look how they've adapted it. Look at this.
I also watched a shitty version of Macbeth.
What about like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein? Did make you watch that too?
No, nah.
It's a good one.
Watched the Kite Runner film because that was another book we had to read. Very disappointed. I'm very mad about it.
All right, do you guys see yourselves?
Yeah, we ready to play?
Spot? Corey was taking a call.
Yeah.
No, she's back.
Is he back or no?
He'll come back and he'll do up his fly too.
No. And yeah,
I did not even notice if that's true.
We're getting ready to.
Did I do my thing yet?
What thing?
What we talked about?
What? Yeah, 1 sec. Oh, what am I doing? Scrolling through like an endless amount of maps. I've uploaded so many friggin' maps. This is why I had to pay for a subscription to Roll20, because I needed the space. I have so many big maps and stuff. I can't believe it's only 5 gigs. What?
I can pay for half or...
Oh, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Like, Corey has his own account, too. Like, it's just necessary. It's a necessity at some point.
Okay.
Okay. Right. We're still waiting on him. Yeah, but you guys, go ahead. Get your stuff silvered.
I'm going to wait and see if Corey needs an extra thing silvered.
Yeah, I'm silvering Rorison's flail.
So, do we just add a word silver to it now, or is it?
Yeah, in the chat. Yeah, it doesn't do anything other than...
It doesn't... Yeah, it's just to get around damage.
Overcome resistance for some creatures, not all creatures.
What does the silvering process look like?
That was a good question.
What does it involve?
Well, they just coat it with some silver. They heat it up nice and professionally, slap it onto your blade, and the more silver, the better. So you guys can check if he's going to do quality work or not. It's going to maybe slow your sword down if he does it wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys have this knowledge.
Well, I'm assuming for the town's champion, he is going to do a great job.
You didn't know who you are yet. This is a different person. This is the Arasek family at the stockyard. Oh. You're being sent to them.
Performance checks every time.
Sorry about that, guys.
This is a long. Oh, okay. No worries. Everything's okay? I was about to say long call.
I got some shit going on, but
sorry to hear it.
Sorry to hear, man.
Man.
Luckily, I have things like this to keep myself occupied and happy with company.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that. It's what's a word? It's a necessity. There you go. There's a word. All right. So you guys arrive at this stockyard without Canis. You see that the sign in the front reads Arasek Stockyard, as you were told. It's open. The gates are open, so you guys could head on in. You have control of your dudes. Are you on the right map?
There's a crane here.
Yep.
I'm right in front of it now.
Yeah, we're here.
All right, beauty.
My God.
Aha. Okay, I have a much better map for this. Much better. Okay. Oh, nope. I lied. All right. So, anyways, you get there, and there's a man hammering away, a woman with several other men carrying supplies to and fro from the building, craning it onto some wagons. What are you doing?
What's the blacksmith's name?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
They just sent you here, and they said, let the Arasek family know that we sent you. The Martikov sent you.
Hello. I got sent.
What do you want?
We got sent here by the Markovs. Get some stuff silvered.
The Martikovs? Well, that's it. Get some stuff silvered. Get your money.
Oh, no. Whoa.
Leave your weapons.
He said it was on the house. They were paying for
On the house? Why would it be on the house? That's ridiculous.
Because I am the champion of the city. New champion.
Oh, you beat him? You beat Erwin?
I did.
How'd you manage that, fellow?
Look at these muscles. How else?
But he's so agile. I think he let you win.
No, I don't think so.
I think so. All right. Well, my name's Gunther.
Nice to meet you.
Come on over.
Okay.
Bring your weapons. You're all getting something silvered?
I'm getting 2 things silvered.
More or less. I need nothing silvered, but we're each owed one, so I give up mine in favor of my friend.
Oh, absolutely. I can honor that. Not a problem. And are we silvering for anyone else?
Yes.
And what do you need silvered? Can you hear us? I asked you a question. He no response. So I said, I think no.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you said earlier without Canis that you're Iraq.
Yeah, exactly. So he's not there. So that's why he asked you. Wink, wink. Oh, you silvering anything for anyone else? So Corey, you can answer.
As I step through.
Oh no, you're off in this is a rewind retcon that we were doing because it was at the end of the session that you missed. Yeah, it was at the end of the session that you missed type thing.
So can we say we have his Warhammer with us?
Well, no, but basically you're going to make a deal, and then we're going to fast forward his stuff. Yeah,
Canis, who we will also need some silvering.
Yeah, exactly, for the RP purposes. Thank you, Owen. All right.
And then I'll get my dagger silvered, because why not?
Deal established.
Absolutely. All right, leave them over there on that table.
Okay. Thank you, Gunther. You are a fine man. I can see that you do amazing work just based on your lovely establishment.
Oh, why thank you. Here, you can take these weapons for the time being, while your weapons are getting silvered. You'll find them adequate, equal to yours. But when you get back, your weapons will be a mighty fine death blow to any of those werewolves.
Ooh, I do like killing wolves. Thank you, Gunther.
All right, well, see you later. Come back in about a few hours' time.
Sounds good, Gunther. Thank you.
All right, boys, we got a rush job. And then he walks off.
Excellent.
And then everything that happens, and then you guys get back here with Canis. Canis is gonna have to leave his. And we'll say Canis, you're nothing special about your weapon, right? So you'll just do a trade-in? Like he'll have one ready and silvered for you if you want.
No, there's nothing special. I just Warhammer.
Oh, okay.
I have that rapier too. So it's like
oh, right.
You'd rather that than my dagger. That's cool. That works.
Oh, I mean, technically, it's like I don't really need it. It would be nice to have everything silvered. I would go for a Warhammer straight up.
All right. Yeah, I just didn't know if yours was sentimental to Canis at all. So as long as there's no sentiment, then boom. Yeah, he's got another one. He'll take your old one, and then he gives you this other one that's ready and silvered. There you go, gentlemen.
Oh, can I roll to see how it feels in my hand? Being a soldier.
Yep.
Do I get advantage on that roll?
Well, what are you looking to roll?
I can see how the weight feels and the quality of it when I swing it.
All right. That's let me think.
Performance?
Let me double check. I was thinking along insight, so we can do. Let me see. You got a -1 to insight, but you're proficient in it. So we'll take your proficiency from insight and add it to performance, so you'll have a +6.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll.
Am I rolling what? Performance?
Yeah, click performance, and then we'll add the 3 proficiency after with their eyeballs. Oh, well, that's a 26, just in case you needed to know the math. Yeah, it feels like you did a good job. He did not mess up any of your weapons. Ooh. You can tell that one's good, and all of his work is good.
These feel great, Gunther. Thank you very much.
But of course.
I will kill many
my
things
work's
in your
great.
name.
Oh, thank you. And come back here. Don't go to any other businesses around this place. They're all trash. I'm the best.
Is there any other businesses around here?
Well, find yourself in that dreaded place, Barovia or Kresk.
Okay. No, not in town, just in general. Okay.
Oh, yeah, not here in town. Yeah.
I thought I was going to be surprised. I feel like you would run all of them out of business, you know?
Yeah. All right. So, right before he leaves you guys, he says, well, there you go. As we discussed, no payment due. But you guys going to be back for the festival? 2 more days.
No.
Maybe.
We are leaving. Well, actually, yeah.
We might be back. But
if it is possible for us to attend the festival, yes. We'd be delighted. We may be busy in a way.
Well, I won't make you promise anything to me. It was good meeting you, gentlemen. Good luck.
Thank you, Gunther.
Bye now.
Goodbye. Nice man.
Mm-hmm. Fine craftsmanship. Very impressive.
All right. So if we can wrangle up a horse and a cart, then I'd say it's about time we make our way to dinner.
Aye.
Yeah.
Any final objections? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Would be afraid to make him wait any longer.
So we're back to the present now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's nighttime.
So what happened with my thing?
Right. So we'll get back to that. We'll have to retcon that. Wayne's World, love it. So you guys, back at the church, pre-silvering, you are all inside and notice that Rorsen's gone.
Okay. What church is this?
The one where you fought in the graveyard. You fought the Render. You guys just defeated it, went inside, talked to Father Lucian, and hid the bones within the east altar.
Right, okay.
a statue, I should say.
And then at some point, Rorson vanished.
Yep. So I think you guys were exiting the church, if I remember correctly.
Right. Okay. And so I went to the mist.
Ah, yes.
And then come back sometime. I don't know when.
Yep. I'll say you come back a little bit after this. But yeah, so it's Brazar and Canis heading outside, and you can hear grunting of your friend.
Oh, shit.
Take that.
What are you doing?
Am I there?
Just get off already.
We're hearing this?
Yep. From where you just had a nice battle.
Almost got you. You're so close.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll go and take a look and see if he needs help.
Canis heading with him?
I just assume I'm following behind.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you walk around the corner and you see him doing something to the Grey Render's corpse.
Almost got it.
What are you doing?
Oh, Azar. I didn't hear you. I'm cutting the head off this thing. I'm gonna show Esmeralda what I did today.
You're having some trouble with that.
No, I'm almost done. A really thick neck, man. Look at it.
Is he almost done?
He's
almost done.
pretty good. Yeah, 3/4 of the way through.
Okay.
It's hacking.
I was really hoping you were going to say like he was like an 1/8 of the way through. Okay.
I'm going for a while.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave you. I'll leave you to your prize.
Thank you.
All right, Rorson, give me an insight, and Brazar, I'm going to get you to do one as well.
We're so insightful, man.
Inspiration.
Two of us.
Inspiration.
All right. Did you roll it? I saw a dice roll.
God damn
Maybe
it.
that must have been the last roll. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say Canis can give you guidance, but that's piss on both of those, anyways. Okay.
Okay. So what were the insight rolls for?
Well, I can't tell you.
Okay. All right. That works.
Did I get the head off yet?
Yeah, just about.
Okay. I'll keep hacking and slashing.
And it comes loose. Topples to the ground, blood spilling everywhere. Green balls falling onto the ground off of its back.
Pick the head up and put over my head and scream, Ambess.
Blood trickles down slowly, splashing onto your face, painting you in a nice crimson color.
Okay.
All right, and I just realized you were completely covered in blood when you went and visited Gunther, and he thought nothing of it.
Honestly,
maybe he had an insight
Gunther's
of like,
great.
oh, is Erwin okay?
Gunther's great. I think Gunther's great. If he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
That he's just mildly colorblind and he can't see the difference between red and green.
Yep.
Just
all right.
Unfazed.
Awesome. I love that canon. All right. What are you doing with that thing, Rorson? You dragged it all the way to Erisic Stockyard so no one could take your trophy, and now you're dragging it all the way back to where?
I'm back to the hotel. I thought we were going to go sleep now. Isn't it nighttime?
It is getting late. Yep.
I'm bringing it up to the hotel. Let's carry it, show everyone what I accomplished.
All right, you get to the hotel, and people look impressed and horrified. And you see Erwin back there and his wife, and they say, "Whoa, you are not bringing that thing in here."
No, I'll leave it outside. I just want to show a girl what I did. That's all.
Show a girl what you did. Looking for a romance in this time?
I don't deserve. How come you deserve love and I don't, Erwin?
Well, found my love long ago.
What?
Aren't you here for something more important?
Yeah, so?
Well, I just thought I'd ask. That's all.
Don't make me beat you up again, Erwin.
Yeah. If you think you could, that's amusing. We'll have our rematch.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see.
You'll see. Make you scream, Daddy.
No, I will not let my father's name touch my lips.
Can I walk in at this point?
Yeah, you walk in right there.
Just as I hear the "I'll make you scream," I'm just like, Rorson, the fuck are you saying?
Just a little trash talk. That's all. I like Erwin. He's all right.
Rorson, I don't think you know what you like. What you said. Or maybe you do. Isn't it uncle? Make you scream, uncle?
No, I don't have an uncle.
No, but that's. God damn it.
Oh man.
Let me break. No, but Rose, that's not what it's like.
What's the matter, man? Relax.
Like but like you say, no, actually, you know what? I'm just proud of you. You know what? I'm glad you don't know. Never mind. You're great. You're great, Rose.
Thank you.
To interrupt, but Sir DM,
Yo, what up?
This is, I think, the first time I'm actually seeing this
Oh,
guy.
you're right.
Can you describe him to me?
Yep. See, I didn't want any spoilers, so I had tossed a picture in the group, but then I deleted it. I didn't want any spoilers for you. He's got somewhat graying hair, a large beard that has an interesting shape of gray in it. You wouldn't think that he would be a threat, but he was able to hold his own against Rorison, right?
Not really, but okay.
Find him, remember?
One of us would catch you up, just like. Actually, I think it would be really funny for either Brazar or me to catch you up, just like. Yeah, it sounded like a really tough fight.
I didn't get touched once, and he got tuned up, bloodied.
Couldn't get through your AC.
Can't vouch, but it might be true.
But he does have
Yeah, it was a really weird event.
He got through some of it.
He does have a healing factor.
It was very much a sensory of. It was more of a I never really experienced anything like it. It was more of a display of sound and tone than one of actual visual combat, which I'll just lay it straight to you. They had a fog cloud cast over the entire fight.
And he can,
made no sense at all.
And he can shapeshift too.
How exactly did that happen?
No, like it was meant like people setting up the fight literally put fog cloud over it. So me and Brazar kinda know what happened. Honestly, the best thing I can take away from this is that the snacks in Velaki are actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you see a vendor, pick up the Batwings.
Batwings? Really?
Yep.
Like I don't know what 12 secret spices they put on them, but
I'm not sure if I would have ever voluntarily eaten Batwings before, but
if you've ever put your faith in something, put it in this.
Or in fights.
Not to insult you, my friend, nor you, sir, but you are a stone man, and you just will eat anything, I presume. That, as I point to Brazar,
that is lightly racist to both.
I grew up on a diet of potatoes and dirt, sometimes meat.
So you have no, and you're saying shit about us? Your taste is about as grand as, I don't even know. I can't even compare it to anything.
I am saying that my tastes are very simple and plain.
Yeah.
Indeed,
so
yes.
why are you honest?
I'm saying that were I to consume Batwings, I may be so repulsed by the thought of eating Batwings.
Fine, try the potato crisps.
Potato crisps.
Yes.
Excellent.
Someone suggested they be called chips, but that's blasphemy.
Why would you call them chips? They are crispy, so they are crisps.
Exactly. Just shake it up, though. Honestly, they don't do a good at mixing the salt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it's really bad.
Well, it sounds like you all had a fine time
It was
without
pretty
me.
great.
I'm actually thrilled for you, friends. I did not have a good time.
Let's go upstairs to the room and tell us all about it, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that because you forgot your wallet, or is that why you had a bad time?
What?
At this point, I checked
money.
my coin. During that, I checked my coin purse at this point.
We had it, but like you dropped it. I picked it up, and then we tripled your money. So here, and I give him back his coin purse.
Hadn't even noticed.
Oh, okay. So what happened?
I traveled far to the east to a village called Barovia, and there I tracked down the thief, stole the bones of the church here. Though I lost the thief's trail, I did find the bones.
And so
Could not understand, though, why they would abandon them so. I had thought they would take them straight to Strahd, so to sequester them away, and as they did, it seemed odd. Perhaps they wanted to draw us apart, test us. Perhaps they thought I would be easier slain.
it's possible.
I think we did out of character sort of recap some of this last week.
Yeah. You talked about Zill. All right.
I'm not going to recap Zill. I was just about
Yeah,
to. But
we know that you met the fucker.
did with the Vistani too, as I was saying. We ought to be very careful around their kind. Cannot be trusted.
Hold on. Esmeralda's is that, and she's pretty awesome.
She also was distasteful of her own kind.
I look at you very sternly and seriously. I'm like, they cannot trust you.
Sure? Why?
Though our interests may align, you ought to be careful of Esmeralda's ulterior motive. She may not be able to shed the character of her people so easily.
She wants Strahd's death as well.
But to what extent? This is a personal stake, more than ours. Do this to survive, to help the people. She's out for revenge. Revenge causes people to do strange things, desperate things.
I'm out for revenge too.
Just ought to be careful.
Okay, I will take your word, Canis, and I will try to be careful.
I think with this, and I point to your head, and then not this, and I flick you in the fucking balls.
Easy. You're gonna break your fingers there, Canis.
his armor is quite good. So you're like, oof.
Is there anywhere I could go?
It just goes ting, I guess, off his armor, right? He's got. I understand the piece.
Yep.
Is there anywhere I can go bathe to get this blood off me before I sleep?
Oh yeah, they have bath. You're gonna ask him to run you a bath?
I'll go do that before I go to sleep.
Cold or hot? 1 silver, 1 gold. Your choice.
I'll take cold. I don't care.
Oh, Jesus!
All right, that'll be 1 silver.
That is robbery.
Fucking robbery and a half.
People, hey, I guess luxury comes at a cost. God damn.
Oh man! Now I have an idea of how bad this place must smell.
I didn't even pull that out of my ass. I found that.
God,
that's insanity.
I took the silver away.
You want some boiled water? That'll be like what, 10 times the cost?
Well, heating that much water,
that's 10 times.
Well, that
No,
man.
What does a room cost?
We had the power go out once, and we had to the furnace went out. Had to fill up a kettle repeatedly to do a hot bath.
We got it for free. Doesn't matter.
A room's not even that.
Yep.
Yeah, I've done it in the cottage. We didn't have electricity at all. There was we had gas lamps, and that was it. Some battery stuff. Cool. Never see gas lamps again, man, unless it's like in a museum. So it's a time.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice and clean.
Cool.
Granite.
Yes.
Granite.
Yes.
I need some help. I can't reach a spot in my back.
Why are you asking?
We're friends.
Why me? No, but I just need to understand. Where did it go like that? You jumped to me first.
I figured you'd want to help. I help you all the time.
Oh, I hate that you're right. But this is a very different find.
Are you already in the bath? Or are you like asking him to come with
He's
you?
yelling down. Like
I'm buck naked in the bath.
Yeah, I go over to Candace like, Candace, I need to ask you about.
Hold on.
Fuck.
I wanna.
Yes.
I want to picture there's like multiple baths in this room. Have you guys all seen is it Shanghai Nights or Shanghai Noon, one of the two?
What do you think
Where they're both like drinking and like in their separate baths just going to town. Oh, such a good scene.
I will go up quickly. I'm just like
It's like a public bath, like Japanese sort of thing. Where like everyone just like
Granite, hurry up. It's cold in here, man.
I pull out my wand and start casting shape water to make it go faster.
You got the scrub. You put some elbow grease in there. Look at it's stuck in the fur.
And I'm just like waving my wand around so that I'm still 5 feet away from him. Just dunking water on his head. Just
So I get up halfway when you're done. Just shake it all off.
Thank you. Okay. Glad that I can be of service. All debts repaid. And I go back downstairs. Canis! I've seen unimaginable lures.
As have I. To drink and forget them.
I'm this close to getting one. Yes. Yes. I would like a drink.
An order of milk.
All right.
Canis, I need to have something.
Ask away, friend.
I'll assume this is where I fill you in about what's going on with Granite's husband, because you were gone. Okay. But yeah, showed up in the mist. He showed up in the mist, exactly how I remember him. I shot around first because I thought it was an illusion, but he was answering questions that I can only expect him to know. The way he answered them, it wasn't as though, it wasn't specific. It was more, I don't know how to describe it, but the way I fact checked was I asked him, what did you give me on the wedding day? And he said, obviously the ring. Great. But there was more to it. And I asked, what was on it? What was the enchantment? And he said truth. And that's right. He's this, I like take off my ring and show you this is a ring of truth telling. He got it for me so that when I was on missions with the Hoppers, I didn't get fucked in some ways. How could he know that? How could he know that if that was an illusion? That's no major image. That's no concoction, unless they dug deep into my mind. But I
Devil plays his tricks.
But do you think it's him?
I do, fortunately. I want it to be real for you, my friend. That realm, those mists.
But it knows stuff that Straw doesn't. It knows stuff. I haven't told any of you about this ring. It's never come up. I've never needed to tell you. But I haven't told any of you that this was enchanted and made for the purpose of espionage.
And how can you be sure?
I've never told you.
No, I understand. But and a sad look falls across my face. How much of all of this is his design? How long has he been watching us? Whole lives?
Mists aren't of his creation, Canis.
I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't tell you about the time travel bullshit. Right. I need to fill you in on that. Wait, Corey, do you even know about this?
You mentioned something.
Okay, quick recap. As I went to the Mist, I got sent through what was called a chimeric shift, which sent me back into the past just after Strahd kind of started being Strahd. I met the owner of the tower. His name was Kazan.
Right.
Great dude, great wizard. All that stuff. Started changing stuff around the tower to try and change time. Started telling Kazan some stuff. I fought a chimera in the chimeric shift, but mainly what I learned about the past about Strahd. Okay, so I learned a couple of things about Strahd. One, he has a brother. Probably dead, even in the time I went to. But he had a brother.
What do you say?
He also had a love interest of sorts. Also seemed to be dead. Or at least both were missing, and which I'm going to assume meant dead, considering the current time we're in, unless Strahd somehow kept them. I wouldn't be shocked if the lover was alive somewhere in a dungeon, but brother, I'm gonna say dead.
Dead brother, dead lover. Wonder he's...
But the main thing was, I was talking about how Strahd was a vampire to him, and he talked about how the Mist showed up maybe a few weeks ago. And together we talked about it and kind of pieced it together. The Mists are not a creation of Strahd, but a byproduct. He made a dark deal to become a vampire, right? He would have had to. Unless someone specifically made him into a full vampire, but I don't see how or why that could come to happen. He made a dark deal with something, an entity. And when that deal solidified, maybe some point as the deal went on, I don't know, the Mists formed, trapped everything.
Perhaps that was all part of the deal to begin with.
Maybe it was. And maybe so then Strahd still has some sway in this, but I don't know. I just don't feel it, you know? Like, the Mist feels like its own thing. Like its own thing in this world that acts on its own volition with its own purpose.
You're saying we have more enemies than we realize.
I don't know what to think of the Mist. If to think of it as an enemy or just as an entity to exist alongside. Maybe it is a neutral force, just guided by one goal, to keep, to claim, to contain. And that's it. Maybe it is truly evil. I don't know. What do you think, Brazar?
You've given me much to think about. Heavy load, and I take a deep drag of my pipe.
Either way, for some reason, my husband, his spirit, died years ago at this point, in not this realm, is here. And I want to just say it's an illusion. Now, you know that. You know me. I would not believe for a second that that's right. But he answered questions that no one knows the answers to.
He just goes to open his mouth as if he has something more he wants to say, but holds it back.
No, I hate when people do.
Another thought occurs to me. Much worse thought. Is dead. Is here.
Yes, okay.
That could mean that the devil has his soul.
Shit.
I'm not there for this, am I?
I was going to ask if we were there, too.
I was gonna say you could be. I'm not like trying to make this super private. Just me and Kane.
The reason I'm like hard to keep in mind is that you know this, right? So if something's been able to gather information from you, then they're going to be able to use it against you, and that's the one thing that you've got to keep in mind in all of this.
Put my hand on Greenwich's shoulder and I say, "It's okay. Well, I'm in my towel."
Like leg up on the stool, like a locker room, just like.
Just fur everywhere. That's okay,
Borson, we're in the bar. Please get close.
That's fine, man. These are my people.
Rorson, I look around. How's everyone else reacting to Rorson just walking down in nothing but a towel?
They know I'm a singer to them. I'm the town champion. They love me.
Do they?
I'll roll for it.
I don't think there's not much to react about. Not as stuck up in this world, are we?
True. I guess not.
I've been hearing voices, though. A language I cannot comprehend. I heard it again today after we killed that thing. Whispers. Oh no, I don't know what that means. This is the second time.
Mist?
It'd be my grandfather. I would understand if he spoke to me.
Not guaranteed. Mist could be blocking it. I couldn't make out what the other person was saying until maybe it could be something else though. You're hearing whispers in the mist. Is that correct?
It's the second time I've heard whispers. The way it comes after some kind of combat.
Oh, then maybe not Mist's creation. Something more. Could be a more divine thing. I wouldn't know anything about that, though.
I don't know. All I know is it was a long day. Now I need some rest.
When exactly did you hear this voice?
Right after we finally vanquished our foes earlier today.
What did this voice say?
I don't know. It was just mumbles to me.
Mumbles.
Interesting.
Would you mimic the sound if you tried?
I didn't even think of doing that. No. I got nothing for you, Brazar. Next time I will. I'll say it out loud so you guys can hear it. You guys are a lot smarter than I am.
Yes. Make sure you let us know so we can listen for ourselves.
I will.
My ears are sharp. It's a language I can understand. I should be able to hear it if it happens next time when we're nearby. Unless it's something only you can hear, friend. In which case you may be going mad.
What? No. I can't be going mad. I'm only a young man.
Young man who's already seen too much.
Okay, well, it is time for me to go lay down.
I'll say good night in Draconic.
Draconic.
And just see if that sounds like anything he heard.
It's not.
I will respond back to you in Draconic.
Nice. Nothing like it? Okay.
It's not anything I heard? Okay.
You have a very fancy exclamation mark as a hat.
What do you mean?
Your camera has an exclamation mark right over your forehead almost.
It's really funny.
It's really good.
Graham will just be no one thinks they're mad when they're mad. They think they're the only sane person.
Brazar and I started talking in Draconic, so you would hear Melthokea.
I'll start speaking in Primordial just because I'm pissed that I can't understand you.
You won't understand it. We're trying to see if it's similar.
Do I understand that?
It's harsh like yours, but you don't
similar to the voice, yeah.
Like you don't.
Primordial,
you don't
like it would.
That's what you heard.
Around like gravel, like grinding over top of itself.
It sounds like it sounds like just stone like hitting each other and raiding against each other, and eventually you hear what sounds like a rock slide. Eventually, I cough up some gravel.
Sorry. It does not sound like that, but that's a little weird that you're coughing up stone.
Sorry, it happens when I do that.
Okay, here, I pick him back up. I give it to him. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're not gonna put him back in your mouth.
You know I don't eat stone, right?
Oh, what?
Like you know this, right?
Hey, I always thought that you people were rock biters.
Thank you, penis. Right?
I mean, you are made of rocks, so then again, be then like eating your own flesh, right?
I'm just telling you to try the bat wings.
But humans eat flesh, so it depends. Bite.
It made sense to me, Canis.
No, okay. Some of us are. Some people from that plane are, I'm sure. Zorn, especially. But I am... I'm basically, like, just human, right? Except just a little, rock in certain parts. Like, you understand that,
which
right?
Parts?
You like to know.
Hey, sir, I don't think that you are human. Basically human.
No, I understand. No, but like... Oh, God, I'm going to sound like the racist one now. You know how you can like compare a dwarf to a human and say like a human is just like a taller, more slender dwarf, or a dwarf is just a shorter, wider human? You know how you can do that shit and it kind of works?
Dwarves.
Like,
I agree with you, Granite. You're the worst.
That's not.
You are so right.
All what I said.
I would more say that the dwarves are more like you, Granite. They were also cut from the rock.
Oh, burn!
They aren't right, but they aren't rock
biters. He called you a dwarf. This is too much. I'm going to bed.
Are there any dwarves in the bar?
Are you in your room?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we can be. I don't know.
This conversation was
in the back and stuff,
pretty
right?
Private, yeah.
For privacy, that's fair. I did say bar at one point because for sake of joke, but
I wouldn't necessarily expect the bath to be in the room. Like I would expect that to be like.
Well, yeah, but he was yelling down the hall. He said before, but I expect the bath is over at this point, so this conversation took place in the room. Because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about
bedroom.
like, dwarven ears. They are ears.
Like, but dwarves aren't rock biters. They don't eat rock. Like, okay, question. You think I am basically a walking statue, which is wrong, but you think that.
You look like a walking statue.
Okay, that's fine. Just go with me.
I mean, I can't be certain.
Why?
But,
Why would...
I mean, are you from here?
Okay.
Or where we previously came from?
I was born in Daggerford. My mum is an Earth Genasi. My dad is a human.
Earth Genasi.
Moving on.
Where does the Earth Genasis come from?
Depends. Originally, I think it was plain of.
So the rumors that grandmother had relations with like a genie. True, not true?
Oh no! My grandfather is a genie.
Is a genie.
A dwarven genie.
I'm like trying to keep track, and
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm like at this point, I'm starting to like have like a bit of a like existential breakdown.
It's the scene from Spaceballs. God.
Your mother's husband's mother twice removed.
No, but look, My dad on that side is mostly human. I think there's some elvish in there, but honestly doesn't matter. My mother's side, she came from the elemental plane of Earth, and as such, her mother is an Earth Genasi, father's a genie, created her.
La-dee-da, Mr. Fancy Pants. Your grandfather's a genie. My grandfather
my grandfather's
cobblestone roads.
That's
your grandfather's
grandfather was a great warrior.
No.
Like, who am I?
My grandfather isn't really that close to our family, but that's besides the point. He's too busy fucking other people.
Mine's dead.
Oh yeah, and your grandfather's exactly. Mine's dead too. I miss my grandfather, and yours is just off gallivanting in the multiverse.
Thanks for bringing this up, Granite.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm sad now.
Everyone walks away from Granite.
Is happening? You.
Oh yes. So we were trying to talk about how you were basically human. And then we got to a point where your grandfather is a genie.
Then you started asking stuff that didn't matter. Look, would you eat human flesh?
I have.
That's you don't help my fucking point.
I just look at you. I don't say anything for maybe 20 seconds.
You guys don't help my case. You guys are all.
I just gotta shrug like. Meh.
Would you eat? Actually, no. I know you would. I won't ask you.
Tastes like pork.
You guys don't help my.
I would not eat human, but I would eat flesh.
Meat is flesh.
Human.
But animal flesh
You're
and
also
my
not
flesh are
helping
made
what
of
you
the
said
same thing. From the
You
same
are not
cloth.
helping. Okay.
Same material. Same animal.
Let me put it this way: I wouldn't kill a human for the purpose of eating them, but I'm not gonna let them go to waste.
Tell you
Okay,
what, Granite, if you die, I'll take a bite of you, see how you taste.
I will taste salty and probably will be covered in dust. Anywho.
I like salt.
Okay.
I mean, look around and I'm like, I am the only human here. I think that I would be the expert on what is mostly human.
Wait, what is Rorison?
I'm half human.
Oh, half orc. Right. Yes. Okay.
My dad was
Look,
dad's a human.
no, but
I'm full human.
You know what? I'm technically half human too. No, okay. I'm honestly. You know what? How do I argue? Okay.
He's his job as a DM tonight.
Okay, I know there's the phrase, you are what you eat, but that's like not a true statement, biologically speaking.
So you don't eat dwarves?
Where did eating dwarves come from, Rorison?
Well, you're a dwarf, aren't you? That's what Canis said.
Okay, what are the characteristics of a dwarf?
They're ugly.
I have very chiseled features.
I don't know. They smell bad.
I'm handsome. I am a 7 out of 10. Come on.
Or dwarves.
I'm not a dwarf.
But you're so small.
Checking my canon height really quick. Shit, I'm 5'10". I am legally short. No, I'm not dwarf short though. Dwarfs are like 4 feet. I'm 5. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". Almost. You know what?
Okay.
I'm 6 foot. I'm around 6
Okay,
foot.
fine. You're half dwarf. It's okay.
No, that's not. Okay, you weren't listening to the family trait. Father is human. It's fucking great. Father is human. Mother is Earth Genasi. Genasi are elemental people, right? People imbued with elemental energy. There are also fire Genasi and water Genasi and air Genasi. And I am an Earth Genasi.
Is there question?
Yes.
Is there lightning Genasi?
Not that has been discovered, but possibly if you mix enough people, you might get something of the sort.
Okay.
But right now, all we know is that there are the 4 elements, the 4 elemental planes, and there are such 4 types of Genasi. I am one of them. I am not related to a dwarf whatsoever. Okay? Yes. No, you had a question. I saw it in your eyes.
No. You just smell like a dwarf, so it's very confusing.
Is it that? I'm gonna go to the bath now.
Want me to come wash your back for you?
No.
Well, if you drowned, you're
No,
all rocked.
Rose.
You might just drown right to the bottom of the water. I'll come hold you up.
My husband taught me how to swim, and also they're not that deep.
You're small, but okay.
5'10". And I will go take a bath after Rorison's comment on my smell.
How tall is Rorison?
6'5", I think.
Oh fuck!
You're only 4 inches shorter than I am.
I think I would just...
I'm 6'9", but I'm a...
Whoa!
Yeah. I'm a lizard dragon thing, like, I'm weird. I tower over all
Heavy
of you.
too.
How much do you weigh?
A lot.
How much do you weigh?
290.
290?
290.
315, so...
Okay. I look bulkier.
Yeah, I'm a bit more lanky than you are. Just a little, though. But you're also wearing a lot of armor that I'm not.
That's also true. So I probably do way more.
With your armor on, 100%. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'd go to bed.
Unless it's really good armor.
Maybe one day. Speaking of armor and stuff, are we leveling up today?
We got 2 levels in a row. You got to wait.
Yeah, you guys are level 20 now?
Yeah, I think we're
Go ahead and level up.
Still got time.
Sounds good.
I've never even heard of anybody getting 2 levels at once.
Oh yeah, my milestone mixed with XP thing. Milestone mixed with HP. I keep saying HP mixed with XP.
Oh, milestone. Oh yeah, I do milestones. So I have a question. If I choose to wake up in the middle of the night, does that still count as a long rest?
What? Yeah. When you are long resting, if you want to wake up in the middle of the night, you cannot do anything strenuous. You could eat something and then go back to bed, maybe.
Okay. Never mind. I'll do that then.
Yeah.
Are you still trying to spend the night in the room that you bought?
I never got that room.
With your lady friend? Never managed to get it, eh?
Although I was debating to go look for her in the middle of the night without you guys finding out, but I'd rather get the full rest.
I was going to say, and take her where? Back to the room with all of us sleeping in it?
No, it wasn't for that.
It just wants to find her.
Yeah, make sure she's okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Fucking perverts.
Hey man, you're the one who's been talking about it the entire damn time.
He makes a good point.
Got puppy love.
Yeah, but you're also 19.
Wolfie love.
21 actually.
21. Okay.
Oh, changing the age mid game.
Sorry,
I'm not much older.
It wasn't canon.
Level 5.
It wasn't canon last time.
Yeah.
Had to go double check.
It is now canon that you can't keep track of your age.
Yeah.
You're the youngest in the group.
I don't know how many years I've been on this. Toril.
Well, my character is not very smart.
Oh, no, I'm not very smart either.
Yeah, I'm dumber than you are.
Are you sure?
Yes, I feel very confident about that. I feel I'm probably the only person that has minuses.
If your minus there, then yes, maybe. But everyone's got a minus somewhere.
I got multiple minuses.
Did we roll for these stats?
You guys did base stats.
These,
no, you did base stats, and then you got an extra bonus at level 2, and then ASI at level 4. Wait, did you guys roll for stats? I didn't think you did.
No, we did.
Or did I give you guys the choice?
I did not.
I think I gave you guys the choice.
You did not give us a choice.
I did base.
I would have totally rolled for stats.
We gave. Oh no, it was choice between point by n.
I must have gone standard array.
I will always do rolling if that's an option.
I'm gonna come back at this point clean and not smelling like dwarf.
Okay. You smell like a bag of diamonds now. Well done, sir.
That's what we go for. That's the
If
plan.
you're gonna try to keep clean for us, we'll be happy.
Yeah, look, it's just filth and whatever gathered by battle and the road and sweat and all of that. It's okay. I'm not a fucking dwarf.
Okay, man. You're not dwarf. Fine.
Okay. So, are there any more confusions about what I am and or what I eat and or what I do?
You are.
Yes, you are a rock biter from your grandfather.
You fucking nimwit, Canis. You are a fucking.
Okay, that's enough. No more teasing the poor rock.
God
damn.
God damn it. God.
I want him to start throwing up more rocks again.
Our compatriots in a war against the devil. That's all that matters.
Yes.
In the end.
That's true.
I have your back. You have mine. I will die for you if I need to.
You
know it. I tried to kill myself.
What?
Yeah, in the tower. You tried to jump off.
Through
okay.
The
I'm sorry.
You fools chased me.
I didn't.
You know that's my job to do the crazy stuff. Come on, man.
I would have died as I hit.
We're all in this together.
Look at this. This ain't. This is brittle stone.
I flick him to see how hard it actually is.
A little flake comes off.
You stand behind me at all times.
No, sorry. That's I could. Okay, I probably should explain.
No, you don't have to.
I
don't have to. You're brittle.
No. This is normal. This is normal. This is actually normal. And I start like I don't even know first or not.
You shed
just shedding.
You shed like a lizard.
Yeah, shedding like Well, we call it erosion. But go for it.
You're a different kind of Genasi.
Do you also shed like this?
Do I shed like that?
Are you a Genasi too?
I shed a different way.
No, yeah, he is a Genasi. This is what a fire Genasi is.
I haven't had to shed for a number of years. I'm not growing very much anymore.
Ooh, next time you shed, can I be there?
You may be there. I don't know. I have to get bigger.
Time to get enlarged.
That would fuck. That could hurt. Getting enlarged and having your skin split because it's not ready to go yet.
I'll help you. I got knives.
That's not not needed.
Okay.
Just takes time.
Yeah, I just started like brooming away my rock flakes.
You just got out of the bath and you're already dry enough to flake. Get you some like hardcore lotion.
Do you love that Dre at certain points will like lean over as almost as though to avoid the exclamation mark that's still blocking his face?
Oh, it's gone for me.
Oh no!
Well, you brought that up again, so I just took this picture. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Riddler ? Because I just watched the Batman.
I love that exclamation mark. Great.
Tried to watch the Batman last night, and Michelle was like, "Nope."
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
You know what? I went and
watched
Batman Begins after watching the Batman, and now we're on the Dark Knight, and I'm like, yeah, because she hasn't seen Dark Knight Rises. I was like, you got to complete the series, right?
Dark Knight Rises kind of mid. I don't know.
Still remember the first time I saw The Dark Knight when it was in theaters. They have that scene, spoilers, where they're like in Hong Kong, I guess, and like it flies out over him. We were in like IMAX, and I damn near fell into my chair. Like, holy crap!
Wait, hold on, you said spoilers just in case someone has never seen it.
Yeah, I think spoilers like 6-month limit.
They should. But...
Hey, you gotta always do it. Gotta do it.
Owen threw me tonight. First he's like, I haven't seen this. And then he's like, Spaceballs reference. I'm like, whatever, man. You've seen Spaceballs, but you haven't seen other movies?
I don't care if I haven't seen like older movies. That's, before my time. They're old. You spoil that all you want.
I don't even mean spoilers, though. I mean like...
You're like 15 years old. All movies are old.
Spaceballs is a great movie.
Yeah.
Spaceballs.
Yeah, I know. Like, I can't keep track of what great movies you've seen and what great movies you have not seen.
No, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I wanna get there. I'm trying to catch.
It's just hard, especially in the streaming age,
because
not everything is available.
Hard.
Dude, I saw that fucking all the Die Hard movies and all the Alien movies are on Disney Plus, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yo, Alien.
Out of all the places.
Disney has more adult content.
I know. It's just so weird to think. Anyway,
I am.
Are you guys going to bed? We're pulling an all-nighter.
We're going to bed.
I'm probably
it is time. Rest.
We are sleeping.
We're going to have a watch.
We will sleep.
It's up to you guys.
We're in a tavern.
There you go.
Okay.
I have an alarm spell.
Alarm? Yeah, alarm's a ritual. I don't need to check.
Okay, so we long rest?
Yeah. I will never prepare that spell.
There you go. Makes sense.
Never.
You guys sleep through the night and nothing interrupts. It's the best sleep you've got since you've been here. You actually feel cozy in this place.
Perhaps there is something. There's hope. Constant festivals. Push back the dark thoughts.
I'm going to say Canis is addressing you guys the following morning by saying that, who's awake? Yep, it's like, boom, zonked and awake. Anyone got a reply to that?
I see that like everybody's like well rested, and we can I can just tell. It's like, I think that this place, there's something to it. Hope drives back the darkness. Festivals that they have make for merry thoughts in your sleep.
Oh, I did sleep pretty well.
So, shall we go and present ourselves for dinner? And hope that we aren't for dinner.
See what you did there. Yeah, I guess it's time.
Yep, we'll get ourselves... okay, if we look at the map, do we know roughly how long it's going to take us to get there?
I can tell you, because I passed by the Castle Ravenloft.
Yep, and I found a sweet new aid for that.
The only reason I'm asking is because I want to know, do we have time to eat breakfast here, or should we just grab food and bail?
If you recall, Strahd didn't say, like, arrive this time, this day, blah, 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 blah. He just invited you for dinner, and he said you have 3 days to accept his offer.
Did Esmeralda show up in his overnight?
She did not.
Oh, wait, 3 days to accept the offer or 3 days to get there?
Both the same.
No, 3 days. 3 days, yeah, one and the same. Like, getting there is accepting the offer.
Okay.
You guys found out along the way. I think it was Esmeralda who told you that if you've been invited, no one with allegiances to Strahd will get in your way.
That was mentioned to us, but I still don't know how long it's going to take us to, ride there. We've been bumming around in town for 2 days.
Oh, 1 day.
It's less than a day.
We got time. We got time. We're gonna make it. We're gonna have a lovely dinner.
Don't think this land is as large as it first seemed. Though filled with dangers as it is.
We're gonna play 20
I tell Erwin
questions with
before I
Strahd.
leave. I'm leaving this giant head here as a gift for a special lady.
Hilarious.
And where do you plan on putting this head?
It's on a pike out there.
What sort of pike holds that thing up?
An orcish pike.
Where did you get this pike? It is not currently on a pike. You are having hallucinations.
Okay, fine.
Being like, oh yeah, I'm not 19, I'm 21. It's not on a
threw it in
pike.
the tree. Are you happy, Erwin?
Oh, that's enough for inspiration.
Did he believe me?
Yeah, he assumes that your version of a pike is a tree. Okay, fine. As long as it doesn't attract anything.
No, those actually ward stuff off. It's scary for you non-warriors like yourself.
Non-warrior. You don't know the half of it. The things I've seen.
Can't wait to rematch you.
So you only get half your hit dice back. I think people were at 0.
I was at 5, so I get my...
I was down to 2, so I don't get to fully recover this time. I've been doing pretty good, not using like more than using.
I barely used any myself.
I don't like the fact I have 2 chronal shifts, and I'm going to continue to use them.
3 of my hit dice back.
Do we still have our horse and buggy?
Yep.
Okay. Come on, guys. Giddy up. I drive.
All right.
Out of character, the they're probably going to be very unhappy that we took off with their freaking wagon.
Who?
Yeah,
Mardikovs.
Who?
Davian.
No. Who? No. Who? No.
Yeah, who? Yeah, you said. I know you.
Who? This is our. This is our horse. This is our horse.
It is our horse and buggy.
This is why we're taking it.
I just hope it doesn't blow up in her face.
Who's the Mardikovs?
What's happening? You're confusing the DM.
Hey, giddy up.
Yeah.
How much money did I get back?
So how much gold did you have
Doubled your
total?
gold.
Because we were gonna basically take
gold,
probably 10 of
Double
it. So
or
if you had
triple? It's like take its gold times 3. Yeah, times it by 3.
Yeah. So like I put in 10 of my gold, so I didn't quite triple mine. But if you had less than 10, we definitely would have used all
I had
your money.
13, so feel free to take it all. And if it fell off my purse,
Yeah.
my belt, there's nothing I could really do about that. Anyway,
We knew it was yours. We just decided we were going to try to make money as a
we're
group.
dead.
We cheated.
You're welcome.
I don't know
So,
that.
That's right. You don't know that. You don't know that part of the
Oh,
story.
also,
Batwings are great though.
Von DM.
it takes about 4 or 5 hours, you guys figured, to get to the castle uninterrupted from Balaki.
The gold that I
Plenty of
looted
time.
though from my private session, I am donating to the church here in Balak.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we ever established how much it was, but just straight up it goes right to them.
Yep, I was waiting for you to check it out, so we'll say you're checking it out, and you're going to deliver it to him now?
Can we just say that I gave it to him before we left?
Yep.
Like the last time.
Let me just check here, because I did make note of it.
It's like, oh yeah, here.
Yeah, well, you're donating all of it is like a good amount.
Is it?
Yep.
Just to whisper me how much it
Really
is.
give 10%.
I didn't really think it would be that much. I thought it would be a
All right,
pittance.
hang on. Whisper.
So I just realized I probably could have brought back that head into the burgomaster. Would have given us a shit ton of gold for it.
Also true, but we have to do it for love.
Thank you. Forward is meeting Strahd again today. Try and rage and just chop his head off again.
Do we have interview questions for Strahd?
I
Could we
definitely
maybe
do
not
I'm
not
just,
try to fight him right away?
Oh man, that changes things. Holy shit.
Oh, how much did you get, man? Wow.
What? How much money did
He's
you
gonna take the
have?
money that I handed back to him, and he's just gonna throw it back at me like, I don't need your fucking.
Pittance.
Your rubles.
And as always, they all have the visage profile of Strahd.
Okay, so I'll donate 10% of that. So
What? How much is it?
You can do the
I'm
math.
doing the math. So it's gonna be.
You can do it in your head.
I'm already doing it now. Do you want me
Wow.
to say it out loud?
Are you going to tell these guys?
We're gonna come back.
I don't have my wealth. I
It can be.
I
it
don't know
can
when
be.
it'll even come up.
It's gonna be the. You said you already gave it to the church, so you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I already gave the church all this, and they're gonna be like, you already.
Definitely grant it will for sure. What?
So that's gonna be. So you guys would have seen me hand off before we left the church. 12 gold, 119 silver, and 121 copper.
So you got
What?
100.
What?
Yeah, that's like 120.
10%.
Wait. That's a lot. That's a lot
Okay.
of money, man. That's a lot of.
It's not that much, guys. Calm down.
I know the value of the gems.
You don't know.
I don't. Eh?
You're not
Okay,
sure.
well, I'll hang on to those because they might be extremely valuable. Actually, rock biter.
No, I don't respond. I pretend not to hear him.
Well, if he doesn't even bite it, I just look dejected and give up on the joke. Oh.
So this is all happening where we're just riding the horse bucket
Yeah,
conversation.
sure. Sounds good.
Damn. I look at Canis, I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I just also wanted to kind of go along with it. I didn't want to respond. Okay.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but I just thought that perhaps to your nature you knew something or two about minerals, gems, and the like.
Oh, I do have some knowledge of it. Again, my family was merchants, and My mother took stuff.
I found these 2 gems.
The plains. Anyway.
Know enough that they are carnelian and a citrin. I don't know their value.
Can I roll to see what their value is?
Advantage, Rockbiter.
Best nickname ever for Granite.
I'm glad you have an exclamation mark.
Refresh it, goes away.
Insight?
Yeah. Yep, insight. Well, actually, it can be knowledge of, like, just gems and stuff. Are you going insight because it's high? That's fine, too.
I'm going insight because I have proficiency.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, for sure. That's good. You'd say they're worth together probably 100 with the right buyer.
It depends on who we find, but I'd say
Mine?
100.
Bad haul.
Total.
It's a bad haul. I shall share this with you, friends. We can find a buyer.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I keep looking at my money pouch.
Sounds good. A good man, Guinness.
But we have to find the right buyer, obviously, and a lot of people will haggle for it. Some people will go broke and, say 60 gold, and then you have to go way up and say 140 gold, and then Granite starts blabbing. You know what he does. Anyway.
I shall batter.
My eyes just start. I snap out of it. So question. I don't think I would be able to do it, man. I need I want to try to find a way to pummel this silver into powder. But I think I'm gonna need a better setup or forge or something.
Need a jeweler's kit for that or something. Like, it's something.
I was just gonna start smashing it with my warhammer, but then I thought, the wood in this wagon might not hold up against it. I'll figure that out. Because if I can make use of this silver, I can create holy water. It must be in powdered form.
I got nothing now. I could give you my shield. You can hit against the shield.
Actually, that is a good idea.
A jeweler's kit I found has a small saw and hammer, files, pliers, and tweezers.
Okay, so that's exactly what I need then. Next time we're in town, I'll have something like that. I had that thought too late. Now we ride into a vampire's lair with no holy water.
I feel like we should discuss what we are going to discuss with the devil. It's fine, we still that. We are not going in there completely unprepared. Please don't do that immediately. Please.
I'm gonna leave you here, man.
Roar,
I'm driving. You can't leave me here.
We are going to, for the first bit, not be hostile towards the host. Okay.
That goes against everything.
Do you think we can do that? I'm sorry. I'm not saying forever. I'm saying.
You want me to pretend?
Be
nice.
Can you
sing him a song?
I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I know. I'm driving.
Nice. I was very dry.
I mean, yes, of course. You asshole. I know we're heading in the right physical direction. I mean, you are starting to get the idea of what we should be going for when we enter his castle, which is that we should go along with, dinner and chat with him, maybe learn a bit about him, interrogate him a little bit, ask about brother, ask about Misk, ask about lover. Leave that one to the end, because that might actually cause hostilities, and then we smite him, right? Now. Until then, we got questions to ask, right? We got questions, right? Okay. Right, people?
I will be nice.
Exactly. We gotta ask.
It seems we do. I have a question to ask him. Ask him how dare he trap all these innocent souls in this land? And I slam my hand onto the side.
He gets it.
No, okay. So we leave. Okay, no. So we leave that one for the end of the interview.
What if we see innocent souls?
What? Okay, we need a list. I take out my journal diary spell book. Okay, we are going to write down all our questions that we have for the Devil's Strahd, and we're going to rank them from most likely to get us killed to least likely. Are you muted, Corey? What's going on? He's losing his mind. What's going on? What is going on?
I'm still on mute. I thought I unmuted. So Michelle's on the phone with her mom, and she can hear me going off. Like, what's happening over there? Is he talking about slapping the dog?
Yo, that's hilarious.
Maybe
out of context.
No. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's the funniest thing. It's like
how dare you trap all these innocent souls?
The FBI agent sitting there watching you type something in, and then you type 5e at the end, and they're like, "Oh,
they just go
sit back."
Love it. But I just we're gonna rank it from most likely to get us killed to least likely, and we're gonna make sure this is a well-oiled machine such that once we reach the end of these questions, you may smite. Alright? And then we all get what we want. Okay. Brazar, do you have anything we should ask?
Most obvious question that we would want to get the answer to is I was gonna say what's for dinner, but no.
We can put that down. Put that down.
I'm sure he'll tell us.
I start writing.
Why have we been invited for dinner? That would be the first one.
That's a good one. Well,
or even why did he bring us to this land to begin with?
What is this land? And why is this land?
Why are we invited? Why are we here? Just in Barovia.
Just picture Granite just whipped out a typewriter and he's just like click.
Oh, and you know what? No. Immersion, people. Immersion. Where's my fucking pencil? God damn it! I take out my other
off the card.
Just pop my bone finger out of its socket and hand it to him.
I'm not gonna write on any of my drawings. Alright, so why were we invited? And why are we here, just in the land in general? That's a curious one, though, because weren't we looking to come into this land? We were guided by that guy who turned out to be fake.
Perhaps. I don't think that anybody comes here by accident.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Any other questions? Anything else? I have my own, but they're also a little controversial. So I also think on the scale of 1 to 5, 1 being safe and 5 being we're gonna smite soon, I think these are both 1s.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start writing some of my questions. I'm gonna just write brother. I don't have specific questions about the brother yet, but I feel like it's a topic of discussion. I feel like that's a 3. Lover is definitely a 5. If I ask him about my husband, do you think that's high or mid? Or maybe low? Maybe that's a 2.
Yeah, it depends on a lot of it. Yeah.
Mist is probably a 2. Okay. All right, come on, people. Come on. Anyone? I have all these ideas.
I don't think I should talk much. I'm not very good at talking.
I mean, you must have curiosities about this land, even if it's something like...
You know what? I will ask him a question. I will ask him what happened to my family.
That's a 3.
That's going to be a 1, as in the first question I asked.
I thought I was bad at math.
No, I mean, you know what? Rosen, you ask a question. You know what? I don't think asking about your family is more dangerous than the mist. I think this could be fine. I think that can be okay.
Should we ask him about Esmeralda? Maybe he took her.
You do bring up a point, though, about the Vistani.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
Exactly, Rosen. I've never said otherwise. So, Esmeralda. Yeah, we should ask about Esmeralda. Should we frame it as though we've never met her? Or, we heard about this person? Or should we frame it as
our friend.
Our friend? Okay, that's gonna bring it up to a 3.
Maybe a 2, because I asked that question second.
I think... No, okay.
We're rating the questions on whether...
We're rating on... Okay, Rosen, I'm gonna draw out a whole scale. Actually, I can do that, because I have... Rosen.
Getting pictograms.
No, yeah, exactly.
How good is your drawing when there's bumps going around?
As good as it is when I'm sitting on my bed.
Are we almost there?
You guys are making headway, going through twists and turns, and the mists in the area are thicker than usual.
So, Rosen, as you can see by this lovely graph that doesn't show up on my camera, see, this is what we're aiming to avoid here. This 5 is going to make him very angry. However, questions that are rated 1 on the scale, they won't bother him one bit, and then everything falls into
I don't care if he's angry. I'm angry.
No, but Rosen, the whole point is that we don't want him to be angry, because why are you angry?
What? Are you serious?
Why are you angry?
Killed my brother, took my sister.
Okay, no, that's fair. I go back to writing my questions. Okay, but do we know Strahd was the one?
Who said it was?
Did I?
I'm just gonna say, where are we actually getting this info?
No.
Did I?
Didn't you just find them?
I thought they went into this land and mysteriously.
Okay. We'll scroll back. So, bite marks.
Oh wait, bite marks.
Hatchback.
There it is. Doodle-doo. There it is. Okay, then yeah, probably responsible Strahd. No, okay, fair. Checks out.
Okay, that's a nice little ride.
I think we have a nice list. Any other ideas?
I can't say much comes to mind that may anger the man, devil, whatever he is.
How did it be?
Well, hey, we still count those. We still count those. Again, I have lover on here. I have questions about the lover on here.
Ask him
vampire? That's a good idea.
How long he's been ruler of this land? Or do we know that already?
Pretty long, but we'll ask. Vampire's probably a 4. Okay, we have a ranking, and this is going to be a well-oiled machine. Remember, every good operation starts with a great plan. So, we're going to ask about why we were invited, why we're here, how long he's been ruling, all that stuff. We can start moving towards asking about the Vistani, Esmeralda, Rorison's family is going to be thrown in there as well. If you want to throw that in first, Rorison, that's fine. You can do that. That's not going to upset the balance too much. Now, next, we're going to transition into more personal stuff, Mist and Brother, and then eventually we're going to hop into the nature of his vampirism, and then we're going to hit him with the Haymaker, asking about his lover, which at that point he's probably going to get up from the table and scream, "How dare you mention her!" And then holy divine energy goes through your weapon, Rorison, slay him. Exactly.
But we're going to do this after we eat, right? Because I'm pretty hungry.
No, we can eat. We can eat. Don't worry. Oh, first question. What are we eating? Never forget it. Okay? Fantastic. Do we all know the plan?
I believe...
Insight check on Rorison. It's technically a thing of truth, so I can get advantage. Damn it.
And I'll roll persuasion to he thinks I know he knows what I'm
Pardon?
I'll roll persuasion to make him think that I'm not going to smite him.
Is that deception then?
That's deception, yes. No one in the party believes
Rorison, I see that glint in your eye. I see it. You know what that means? You get that same glint in your eye every fucking time.
Okay.
We're about to fight.
I'll be good.
I see it.
I'll be good.
I see it. I'm telling you. You will get your chance. I promise you.
Perhaps if we're lucky, we'll have something to fight along the way. Or unlucky. Sata bloodlust.
I like that. This new weapon has not tasted blood yet.
Yeah, no, system.
Yes, exactly.
I absolutely do. That same righteous fury that you do, Orson. Dying was such a natural creature. Defies life's orders, even existing.
I agree. His head will be mine. Okay, do we fast forward?
Yeah, you guys arrive to the gates. Canis, you recognize these gates?
Right. Not here again.
So you arrive at this.
Oh, wow.
Click.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Are those cousins of yours there? Those things are huge. They definitely don't have any dwarf.
The other gates.
I'm not paying attention. I'm staring at the mist, like just in a trance.
Oh, funny that you say that, because the mist thickens. Canis, the doors do not open as you approach them as they once did before.
Yeah, Granite's just almost in a trance, just staring.
I shout into the mist. Come to accept your invite, your gracious invite to dinner. Open your gates and let us pass.
There's no answer. You hear a few ravens sing their song. And that's all you hear.
I have my flail, my shield ready to go.
It's opened. Absolutely. Me passed previously.
This feels wrong. Feels very wrong.
It was wrong the first time I came to. Ominous feeling. Nothing came to pass.
I cast Divine Sense.
You don't detect
anything. Don't feel anything.
No, within 60 feet of you, no. And Canis, did you say something? I think you said something. I missed it.
No, I wasn't asked to do any command, like actions or anything, no.
Oh, okay.
Should I try kicking the gate?
Could push. I didn't have to touch the gates at all. They opened of their own accord.
Open the door! Hungry.
Nothing.
Okay.
So I'll hop down and walk over to the gates and give them a bit of a push and see if they start to move at all.
They open upon you, pushing upon them.
Seems we've come before these gates have been manned. Can't see anything on the map.
Passive perception, Canis, you have the best,
17.
correct?
Fuck. Shit.
I have 9.
I think I have like 11.
You see
dum-dums.
Granite wandering towards the mist.
I follow him.
And he's right at the edge, pretty much. No, you don't see it. Canis sees it out of the corner of his eyes.
I turn and now to everyone, like, Granite! Granite! We're going to the mist!
What kind of forms do I see?
If you're trying to see them.
Oh, I would love to fucking see them.
You see a shimmer of light get absorbed by the darkness. The white and the yellow try to pierce through, but the black and the purple start to come forward.
It's almost that's right there. Don't you see it?
They do, in fact, see it, and darkness just envelops all of you.
Roll for initiative. Okay.
Nope.
No!
you come out in an unfamiliar, darkened place, far from where you once were. You see before you a castle shrouded in mist, swarms of bats flying through the air, candles flickering in the windows, and lightning lighting the sky every so often. The frigid air seems to worsen as you walk towards the blackened brick of this monstrosity of a castle. The faces of gargoyles seem to contort as they illuminate as the remnants of lightning bolts paint the stormy skies. The cacophony of nature's cannonade assaults your senses and shakes you to your core. Bits of torchlight fight against the torrent of wind and rain that begins to soak the ground. The castle's ill-lit entrance seems to beckon you towards an unknown fate. Above you, the only semblance of escape for any poor souls inside is a circular stained glass window that appears shattered when the light licks its panes.
Oh, this is,
Shit, no, fuck. It was right there. Did you not see it? The forms in the mist, it was right there.
Devil plays tricks on your eyes and your senses.
I saw even beyond just the forms. It was a chimeric shift.
You need to focus, man. Focus on
there.
right now.
No, I was.
Look at what we're in front of. Look at this.
Right.
Move with caution.
Is our wagon gone?
It is gone.
Whoops.
I move with a slow pace across the bridge here.
Yep, that's how I feel as well.
Shield up in front of me.
Same here.
Constantly scanning, head on a swivel.
You see a portcullis blocking the way in front of you. What's everyone doing?
Very cautiously walking around. I'm too engrossed in looking out for threats to even notice the portcullis right now.
I'm looking back towards the mist before begrudgingly moving forward. I don't have my wand out. I can pull it out easily if need be. I'm just moving forward.
I'm hoping that we can take Strahd at his word and that he has invited us for dinner. So yeah, I'm not really super cautious. I'm just kind of walking across the bridge.
I'm trusting the devil.
So I'll yell, Strahd, let us in, man.
As Granite arrives, while you yell these words, the portcullis opens.
A deep breath and step forward.
Okay, guys. It's time. Let's go dine.
You see another set of doors off in front of you that look like the actual entrance to the building. So this just gets you into the inner sanctum, we'll call it. You see, looking all around, there's torches lit, flickering in the night sky, piercing through the mist that is still growing thicker as every step you take gets you closer to the second entrance, 20 feet away.
Mist is growing thicker?
Yes.
And pick up the pace and try to beat the mist to the door. I kind of have that, that feeling you get when you're running up in the basement after turning off the lights. That's what I'm getting right now.
All right, guys, taking his lead.
Is the mist chasing us, or are we walking into thicker?
As Canis picks up the pace, it seems as though it's following him almost. So are you staying in tow with him?
Yep.
I don't fear it.
I am.
I'm not. I'll get to the gate eventually.
Hipster Granite. Can't be bothered to walk faster. I'll just go at my same pace.
Nah.
Or low key, he just wants to be absorbed by the mist and hopes it takes him to where he wants to be. Yeah.
Kind of. Hey, man. You hope, am I right?
Would fulfill your arc.
I feel like I'm finally able to take full strides now. It's
I feel like I'm supposed to be expecting something and scared.
All right, the doors swing open and you hear the distant sound of organs playing, almost inviting you to step foot in the second set of doors.
Larson does like music, so he goes.
Everyone following his lead?
As you head through the main doors, finally setting foot into the dark structure, the old wood announces your arrival with a long and loud creak. In that moment, you cringe until your gaze looks up. 4 large black gargoyles watch from on high near the very top of 30-foot vaulted ceilings that are webbed with distinguished arches. As you head through this 20-foot room without hesitation, the opulent doors to the east open, inviting you inside the great hall that looms just ahead. Here, the dust and webs line the curved ceilings above you, almost hiding some small gargoyles that seem far more grotesque than the last. Blackened yet majestic frescoes on the ceiling are half hidden by dark soot, no doubt the telltale signs of a fiery battle from the past. A grand staircase leads into what seems like nothingness to the north. Powerful organ music pounds the wall to the south, and as you look down the hall, 3 torches abruptly illuminate to guide your group to the repas that is no doubt awaiting you.
What are you doing?
As the mist, lightly overtakes me, I'm not, going so slow that it probably overtakes me completely, but I'm just I'm gonna get answers. I'll be back. Just kind of whisper back towards the mist. Just going to get answers. I'll be back. And I'll start catching up. Don't want my friends to get too scared.
Stay close, friends. I go towards the music.
So I guess we're going to face the music, yeah.
Face the music. Love it.
Is it Strahd playing?
You're not sure.
If it's not, we riot.
I'll play if it's not. I'll just assume that I'll be in front.
I see gray doors of something or some sort.
Big table.
Oh, there we go.
Is the place lit? If so, I would love to see
it's lit.
Okay.
Hanging above you in this great extravagant dining hall are several blood-red crystalline chandeliers. Enormous mirrors reflecting the flickering candlelight in this darkened room are coupled with beautifully sculpted pillars of the brightest marble you've ever seen. They effuse a sort of cage-like feel from your perspective, but the 25-foot-long table laid out before you instantly strikes that imagery from your mind. A black and red cloth with intricately sewn edges drapes down around the sides and gives the illusion that the table, with mountains of glorious food and drink upon it, floats in the air. Several delicious-looking and wonderfully smelling meats produce steam rising from the golden platters they lay upon. Platinum goblets infused with red veins contain an amber concoction that produces a delectable smell. On the back wall of the room, towards the west, golden pipes majestically stand before you, tall as the table is long, bellowing out a song that is both tragic and beautiful. A dark cobalt-colored cape helps hide a figure whose head is lowered and back hunched over the enormous instrument's ivory keys. The passionate striking of the keys with sharp nails flashes a mental image of a beast incessantly slashing its prey's hide even after it has perished. You know your presence has been noted as the music dramatically stops, and all sounds drain into the stone beneath your feet. Your heartbeat quickens as the figure slowly turns to peer into your eyes.
Good evening.
Quite the musician.
Thank you. Enough pleasantries. Have a seat.
I'm gonna quickly go over to Candace and you're gonna be okay, right?
I snap back and regain my resolve and look at you sternly, nod.
Where are our places set?
I boldly walk up and take a seat.
I take one right next to him.
Ah, shit.
Please make yourselves at home. Sit wherever you like.
We expecting more guests?
I have an open door to anyone who wishes to come. Please feel free to explore the castle.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
He looks over to you, Canis. He motions with his hand.
Come, don't be shy, I do not bite.
This is my preferred seat. Or would you rather not that I sit at the other head of the table? It is your house, after all.
Oh, if you feel you've earned that position, then fine.
Oh, fuck. I sit back even more comfortable in my seat.
Or uncomfortable or comfortable?
No, very, very comfortable. I make myself look very comfortable.
So what are we having tonight?
You said that there's an amber liquid?
Tantalizing fragrance.
Doesn't smell like blood, does it?
Give me a perception with smell. Oh, right, your thing isn't just I always think it's only with sight. So yeah, advantage perception. It doesn't smell like iron to you or anything like that.
Then I smell it, take it like a good scent, smell, and sip, swish around my mouth, and then swallow.
It is likely since you're used to potatoes, the best thing you've ever drunk in your life.
And just down it, I've never drank wine in my entire life, and I'm dying of thirst.
Straight vodka.
Ah, you like the specialty, I see. Please indulge yourselves.
And you see glasses and jugs start to float around the table. It's obvious enough that these are unseen servants. That's a spell. I don't think you're familiar with that one, Rorson.
I am.
Oh, you are? Oh, well, never mind then.
Fun spell.
I've been studying. I have an indulgence I wish to bring forward.
Yes, what do you mean?
What do you know of my sister?
Who? You are no one to me.
What do you know?
I believe what he means to suggest, Lord Strahd, if I should refer to you as such title, is multiple family members of his have entered your land and have met less favorable fates. One of such has been found.
My brother was murdered. My sister was taken. There was bite marks.
Yes, one of a vampire, which we don't know, obviously, if it is yours, but maybe some that you control, maybe? We're merely looking for clues, answers, possibly. I hope you don't take this as an offense to yourself.
Well, granted, is it?
Yep, in the flesh.
Well, my friend, may I call you friend?
If you feel inclined to call me a friend, then please, go on. Shit. I see Thomas fucking laughing his ass off in the camera. I'm just, God.
The way that you address me pleases me. I do not have any information on this supposed disappearance, but if you'd like, I can...
It was a kidnapping, not disappearance.
I do not like how you address me.
Shit.
You would do well to watch your tongue.
I do not care. There is only one lord. His name is Tempest.
Oh shit! This is great food. This is honestly. Did your unseen servants prepare this, or is this done by non-magical means? Do you have like chefs?
Oh, and for my special guest, I spared no expense. I have both.
Oh, mix of magic and down and dirty work. That's honestly commendable. It's rarely seen, the mixture of the two in establishments.
Yes. How does such a gracious host end up with the name Devil?
Oh, I see you've been talking to the Barovians in these lands. All my people, they may call me as they please. I take no offense. Some are harsher than others.
It's not going well.
I'm gonna look over at Granite and just be like, what happened? After a quick little shrug of like, all right, I'm just gonna start eating because we're not gonna have a chance after a few more minutes here.
Yes, the townsfolk speak of you as a devil, and it is an interesting nickname for one that is the lord of the land, and it's like it's different, Many places would call it that
evil.
Well, that's not what I was going for in that, but it's a strong.
Why are we here, Strahd? What do you want from us? Why are we here?
Actually, that is on the agenda. Actually, yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Why were we brought here? Both the castle and the land Barovia. Thank you, Rorson, for getting us back on track. I start drinking wine heavily.
Interesting you would ask such a question of me. I have the same question for you. What is your purpose in these lands?
I search for my sister. I follow the blood trail leads to you.
You ask us. Are you saying you're not in control of the mists and those who enter in and out of your lands?
Oh, another good question.
Yes, that is in fact true.
Really? Very interesting. I'd assumed otherwise.
Glad we got confirmation. That's really good. Oh, the food's great.
Yes, please enjoy. Well, the way that I see it, after all these years, these mists protect me, and they keep folks like you here permanently.
It's not his to control.
Why? Why do you want us here?
Does control the mists, if not you.
What protection could we offer being here?
Well, you are asking many questions.
I'm a curious man.
Well, yeah, you have the right to ask.
I may be a scholar, but I do not have all the answers you seek.
Yeah, well, what if the dark powers that you made a deal with to get to your current form? I heard from a little bird
that the mists showed up a little bit.
How do you know this?
Call it theory crafting with another wizard. I was talking.
What wizard?
He's probably dead at this time. It's not really important. If you really wish to know his name.
An undead wizard?
No, not undead. You know nothing of the mists, do you? That's fine. To be fair, I didn't know much until a week ago, but it's okay. Look, I feel like I've steered this conversation in the wrong direction, and I'm sorry for any rudeness that has come from me or my compatriots. To answer your question about why I'm here, my husband is in the mists. His spirit, his soul, and your confirmation that you do not control the mists docks off an option for why he's here, and I appreciate that. I'm hoping to get him back at some point, but that is the far future. You wanted the name of that wizard? You can have it. His name is Kazan. I don't know if that rings a bell with you. You might have known him as the owner of that tower over there that's now in ruin over the lake?
Yes.
I assume you had him killed.
That is incorrect.
Ooh, he's still rolling around in this land?
Again, that is information I do not have.
That's fine. That's fine.
That I would like very much.
How are you the lord of this land and not know?
It would appear, Lord Strahd, at least I am here for the wrong reason now. Now that I've learned that this is not of your control. You see, I thought that you stole me as a child, swept me into these lands, made me live a nightmare, almost broke me. It wasn't you. It wasn't you at all. Anger misplaced.
You believed him? How do you believe him?
Why would he lie?
Why would I lie?
What do you mean, why would he lie? Look at him.
I mean, I would trust that face.
What threat are you to me?
That face is worth gold, literally.
Oh, you like what I've done with our currency?
It's definitely unique.
Yes, the way I like it.
But seriously, like, this is an all-powerful undead creature of the night that literally could slit our throats at any point. Why would he lie to us? Actually, no, there's probably a number of reasons for it. Never mind.
I don't believe a word this man says,
I'm going to.
Well, you need to decide. Will you be an ally or a problem?
What can you offer?
What?
What do you seek?
What do you mean? Why are you bargaining with the devil?
I told you what I look at fucking Rorson and I'm just like, it's okay. This is merely a negotiation as we discussed we would have.
No.
Don't worry, Rorson. I will keep my promises to you. I will keep my promises to you. And you'll know when.
Say, swirling my wine around like this, and I take a sip.
Okay, well,
I am sorry to say that I will be a problem.
He looks away from all of you to turn his gaze to Brazar.
You, my friend, what do you say? You've not said much.
I've just got like my mouth full of whatever meat I've got near me. I'm like, I'm like,
He's just like gobbling food the whole time.
You enjoy eating the flesh of these creatures.
Very much so, and always have.
You could prove useful. Please, feel free to spend the night.
Interesting. That's an interesting one.
Does that invitation go for my friends as well, or just myself?
Yes, they may say they will be a problem, but not in my castle.
Nay. I will not be a problem.
But you may try.
Nay. There's no need. You've graciously opened your door. You've fed me. You've given us a taste of the most delicious wine that has ever graced my tongue. And I am thankful.
Yes, but I do not mean today. Future, we may not see eye to eye.
Hey, I'm afraid your very existence is unnatural to me. Undead. I don't mean to insult you direct to your face or anything. Not certain how you came to be this way. Natural you are.
Great transition. Let's get back to that. You were saying that you could offer stuff in your current state. Well, we already theorized that it was dark powers and they also created the mist. I thought, come on, people, are we taking notes or not?
Yes, tragedy of my youth.
Out of character, I'm trying not to let it loose that we know too much about him. Things about him that we shouldn't.
Granite's already made that abundantly clear.
Granite, I think Granite is going for the fact that, Granite's kind of going for this tactic of he has physical power over us, so I want to show that I want to try and bluff him out. Like, we would know more than this, too.
Good segue from Corey. He delves into a subject.
What do you know of my history?
A couple of things. A number of things, actually.
You know my tragic story?
About your Lost lover?
Hey, tell us more. This man, and I kind of like it towards Granite, and he's our resident historian.
A lost brother, a lost lover, a deal to create.
Yes, I shall do well to ignore your friend Rorison.
That's what most of us do.
Please. I enjoy that very much.
That's Sergeant Lorison, you.
I'll mouth to Rorison. I'm sorry. Anyway, we know parts of your story. We know a lot given our time here.
So you know my beloved Tatiana is lost to me.
Lost? Now why is she lost? And
she died the same day my brother died. An injustice, truly.
How did this come to pass? This tragedy goes.
Long ago. I don't believe my time matches yours. Here, several hundred years have passed, but in the outworld, I'm told it is not the same.
Bracer, you're doing the same? Yeah, you got some software.
I misunderstood.
Oh, you misunderstood.
I thought that was a message to me, and I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but click.
Yeah, that wasn't private. I was like, who the fuck is stealing? Who the fuck is stealing?
I didn't want it to be private. Oh, right. You guys can't see what he said to me. Oh, okay.
Rolling that 20
with Canis's passive, and you guys can just piggyback on it. You see him pockets and somewhere successfully.
Jeez.
Taking a long drink, trying not to like right at him.
If I may ask so bluntly, as Canis just did, how did your lover pass? Tatiana? Was it?
Yes, Tatiana. She took her own life. I thought I could talk about this, but I cannot.
A suicide.
Are you always so open?
You've experienced loss.
Of a similar kind?
I can see it in your eyes. The same loss as I, Granite.
So then why do you, if there's other people,
Quiet.
Why do you take lives?
Let him answer.
Yeah, I've experienced something similar, yeah. Very...
Yes, Rorison, what is it?
We're so fucked.
I just kind of let out a little sigh, and it's like a big swig of wine.
Rorison, I didn't hear.
I was just saying, why does he continue to take lives if he doesn't like how it feels?
Oh, is it I who take their lives, or do I give them eternal life?
That is not your choice to make.
Ooh!
It is not eternal life. It's a facsimile.
You can give eternal life?
Damnation.
You can give eternal life.
I admit in the past, when I was not of this form, I did take many lives. I conquered the valley alone. Leading my army, they followed my every whim. All Barovians live because I let them live. But it was not long after, when I took over these lands, that I lost Tatiana.
You're a warmonger. You don't deserve love.
Oh, did I not hear the name Tempest? And you think I am the warmonger? What does Tempest wish?
You kill for no reason.
Tempest wishes for war. He switches sides on a whim.
Oh, God.
So you may have a chosen of Tempest who sits among us. It's a reason to celebrate.
Yes. You see a whole bunch more food coming through the doors, desserts, more meat platters. You see there's civets of hare, quarters of stag, stuffed chicken, loin of veal, all sorts of spices, saffron, cardamom, garlic, pepper.
Garlic. I'm gonna eat lots of garlic. Be brave.
Clearly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? It's probably not a weakness of his.
Please help yourselves. I do not partake.
I noticed.
Eating is for the weak. The sense of taste goes after hundreds of years.
Even for pleasure.
What a terrible fate.
You never answered what you had to offer.
Yes. Do you seek riches? Do you seek power?
No.
I seek exactly what you seek, Strahd.
Do you seek love, or what comes with it?
I seek vengeance.
Roresen? You've not found something you'd like to keep from my lands?
No idea what you're talking about.
You see at that point Esmeralda at the door, and she comes to take a seat beside Canis to his right.
Alarm. This may not go very well after this.
I think. Oh wait, is she charmed? Is she fucking charmed? Or was she a part of this to begin with? Oh fuck.
May have just been invited as well.
Maybe she's just invited.
I was not invited.
Actually, good point.
I look at her, my mouth kind of falls open, not having expected her to be here at all.
I pay it no mind.
And I say to her, I'm like, what? Why are you here?
She looks over to you and says, "To serve Strahd."
Ah, fuck.
That sounds awfully charmy.
Sorry, Roresen.
I get up from my seat and walk towards Strahd. We making plays, boys. All right.
I look over at Granite. Is it the time?
Not yet. Soon, bro. Strahd, I want exactly what you want. To be reunited with a lover who took their own life because of our mistakes. My husband's spirit, for whatever reason, is in your lands. Didn't expect it to be here. Didn't know it would be here, but it is. And that changes things for me.
Go on.
You want your lost love back. That is the only thing you want, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We can get that. Can you do anything about my situation?
How do you plan on helping me in this matter?
I have a couple of options that I'm thinking about. A couple of ways of bending the rules a bit. I can get you what you need. I just need time.
Bennett! I do not wish to help this man.
I need a guarantee. But I don't think you can offer that, can you? Because if you could bring someone back from the dead, like your love or mine, you would have done it already, wouldn't you? So if you can't get me the only thing that I want, then there is no deal to make, is there? Because I don't want riches. I don't lust. I don't want my name on a plaque as history's greatest archmage to exist. I don't want anything but to fix my negligence. But I don't think you can offer that. And I don't think you can offer anything to this group. You're sitting next to two holy people, a dragonborn who's probably here just for the food, and me.
Well, maybe I cannot help you, but you are all still guests in Barovia, your new home. If I cannot leave, no one can leave.
I've left before. I could do it again. I will take as many as I can with me out of these lands, away from your shackles.
You asked about the Miss Canis.
Yes, I did.
Well, I did not create these mists, but I do have some control over them. You will not be leaving again.
Look, I'm like shaking for a moment.
Yes, this is your new home, as long as I wish it. In fact, all of you, welcome. As I said, explore the castle. If you wish, get a good night's rest, and decide where and how you wish to spend the rest of your lives.
Cannot tell well. At this point, I stand up from my chair, throw down the last piece of last bone I was chewing on. How to spend the rest of our lives.
Your lives are here now.
Is that so?
That is so.
I'm starting to shake. I'm starting to get angry.
Our lives are out there, beyond the mists. So are the innocent people of this land. How can you sit there and experience such tragedy and loss? Want to keep all these people so close and so miserable.
Miserable? Those who are allied with me are quite happy. The only kind of happiness that Barovia allows.
I see.
Where do you wish to go, Strahd?
Granite, is it time?
Well, you and I will head down the hall. Your friends can stay here with our new guest. Isn't that right, Esmeralda?
Yes, Lord Strahd.
What have you done to her?
I stand up very violently, with my flail in hand.
Rorsen. Look.
Oh, yes, I see you take issue with me.
Rorson.
She is not yours.
Do you want her back?
She is her own person.
She's not yours.
You do not get to control people.
Oh, when people offend me, I take action.
Me too.
It was a small offense. Her life is not forfeit. She's lucky she's a Vostani.
Rorson, just stay with Esmeralda. Stay with Esmeralda. Maybe you can fix this with Canis if you really wish to. You're both holy people. Maybe you can do something about it. I don't know. Just give me time. Just a little bit of time.
I've given you so much time already.
And I'm gonna need you to give me just a bit more. Look, Esmeralda needs you right now, Rorson. She needs you, Canis, Just, I cannot help.
I approach and put my hand on your shoulder and like whispering, we didn't come here to make deals with the devil.
I'm not making deals right now. Just trust, okay? I'm perfectly sane. I got this completely under control, okay?
I like let go of your shoulder at the ferocity of your words, taken aback a bit. Like, okay.
Let's make this fun. I'm about to rage. I'm almost there.
Then I look over at Rorson, like,
try and convince me to not rage.
Oh no.
Strahd, I think it's time for us to leave before our friend becomes a little bit of a problem. Is that okay? Can we walk down the hall as you suggested?
Yes.
Rorson, Esmeralda is right there and needs your help. Like, badly. Rorson, please.
I get up and rock across the table and grab Rorson.
Rorson, just give me a moment. Just give me...
Esmeralda, sit.
She sits and doors close behind Strahd and Granite. All right, so we'll cap it off there. Good game.
I gotta go, guys.
Yeah. True.
Later.
All right, see you, man.
Thanks, people pals, for tuning in. That's the end of the episode. But as I've done before, if you really love this nondescript tabletop RPG game, you could continue listening to us discussing options and upcoming ideas. If you really love it, enjoy.
I cast Protection from Evil on Esmeralda. Oh no, I don't have any of that stuff. So from the silverware,
That's why I didn't
can
prepare
I use that?
It's not a money cost, though, so I mean, technically a component pouch should cover, no?
it's kind of fucked up because holy water costs 25 gold worth of silver to make with ceremony, but it doesn't have costs listed on there.
But it consumes it.
Yeah, it does consume it, but
So y'all need to buy a
You
new
have
one.
to have that amount of silver.
well, the other thing too, it's like should a level 1 spell cost 25 gold a pop? I was under the automatic assumption that it was like holy water 25 gold like value, but then it says or powdered silver and iron.
So the silverware that I have, would that equal something to run them?
Well, Rorson, how mad are you? How are you gonna get the silverware into powder?
I am very mad.
All right, give me 2 attack rolls.
I am smashing it with my flail over and over and over again.
Do damage on both of those. Okay, you're chipping it a bit, but it's gonna take more time.
Granite's throwing everything out the window.
He was gonna make a deal with the devil,
He's gonna betray us.
I still don't know that.
but I feel it coming.
Oh yeah, it's
I
fully
still don't
coming.
know that. Not necessarily. I think there's no
If
guarantee.
you betray us, I'm cutting your head off.
I see. That's the thing. I don't want to, but he's saying enticing shit.
I was half expecting him to like just try to snuff Rorson at one
That
point.
scene though at this table was so fun.
That was tense.
I'll be real. Like just Granite, just like, yeah, just keeping things on track. What did you do to my family?
That was awesome.
And then fucking
Devil question came to me like in the moment.
Canis came in, and I'm just like,
I wasn't planning that ahead of
Everything's
time. It just
going-
kind of like came to me as an
oh
epiphany.
no,
I'm like,
it was
yes.
perfect. It was perfect.
Well, this has
I
probably
loved
been the best RP session we've had.
It was so fun.
Well, yeah,
It was so good.
I figured it
Yeah,
would be,
so good.
and there was combat possible, but based on the actions you guys took, I was like, okay, none here, none here.
Not for a lack of trying. I tried
I
real
didn't
hard.
mean here.
real-
I meant getting here.
Oh, there was?
I love the fact that I think that's where Roll20 can work really well. It's just like, no, Rorson, it's okay. Just give me a moment. It's just the token's moving.
He was showing his trust in you because you made a promise.
Yeah, and
to
I
him.
will. I'm gonna keep that promise. I never said when.
It will happen.
Like
It will
she's
happen.
charmed. I
That's
wonder
so
if she's how
scary,
long
too.
she's been charmed.
When she walked in, I'm just like, oh,
Yeah, that could have gone.
I never considered the fact that I could be charmed in the coming session. I didn't consider
the fact that you just walked out the door with them and you don't think you can be charmed. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I have no way to cure charm. I'm not even sure if clerics have anything like that. Like, I feel like that's a.
I have some. I think I have something
maybe
more
paladin
later on.
Yeah, I don't know what cures charm. Rated restoration. There's other things.
For charm, it's got to be lesser restoration, right?
No, it doesn't. No, it's like
charm
it's
low level.
I don't think. No, that's blind and stuff.
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
not a whole lot that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Most of the things about charm that I can think off the top of my head, like, are
is charm not like a save though at the end of your turn?
Not all. I don't know. Sometimes it's like you are charmed for 24 hours.
That's crazy.
Or, like, longer.
I guess it depends on the level it's cast.
Duration. Yeah, like there was a point in the Icewind Dale game where they could have basically lost a party member to charm because it was such a long duration. But everyone went scorchers on that particular NPC. So
keep smashing that silverware.
Yeah, that was the thing. We have to get a jeweler's kit. I've never used a jeweler's kit before in this game. So.
Yeah, we also used to take shit to like the mining corp or like whatever and having them do it for us.
Although maybe there's something like this in the castle.
There's something I saw online and it was like grab 2 rough stones and just like grind them together with the silverware or whatever in between and you'll get powder. But
yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't say how much, right?
I've never seen this spell before in my entire life. Dispel evil and good.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I've seen it in old days, pretty sure.
I may have seen it in the past, but like in 5e, I've never actually read this spell before. That's the one, but that's like 5th level.
Oh, wow.
So charm is really powerful.
Pat on the head.
Really powerful.
Pat on the head and leave her there.
Is everything to break it is 5th level.
Yeah, and it's worse when it's not from a spell, eh? Remember the Mind Flayer had the cool charmed for quite a bit there, but then if people hit him, I think it would drop.
This spell, Dispel Evil and Good, would be great if you're on the material plane, but it's awful for this campaign. It's like you could send them back to their home plane.
You send them home, they're right there. Like
you're already there.
Just pop up like 10 feet over. Like shit.
It's like the disintegration ray that's disguised as that's actually a teleportation gun.
Check it out. D&D 2, Dispel Evil, spell level 5, class priest. So it was always level 5.
Interesting how it's now and good because everything's gotta be gray, shades of gray.
Everything. If I'm not wrong, every spell had an opposite. So if you had Cure Wounds, you could reverse it and you could do Inflict Wounds. Yeah, you could reverse every spell you had, which is friggin' awesome.
Every spell could be reversed in 2e, eh? I didn't play 2e enough.
I think, I don't know for sure. I believe I heard my buddy
one way to get around like damaging undead and having them like heal from the damage. Like we'll have to heal them to damage them or something stupid like that.
Yeah. That existed in the old one. In this one, it doesn't work.
I think it still does in some creatures, but like there's very few. I could be wrong. It might have been like a homebrew thing.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's kind of like missing from 5e is definitely like certain tactics you can do. But I guess the problem is like, how do you prevent meta and people just being like, yep, double damage, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that and there's like, creatures or whatever, like for example, one that I'm sure we've all faced earlier on, but you have to hit it with fire before it can't just stand back up again. And like, where do you draw the line between you knowing that and your character knowing that? And I mean, I definitely try to draw it on the line of my character has no idea until it happens.
Yeah,
unless there's a reason for them to know. But at the same time, it's like, what if I have a fireball, right? Do I hold off on using it, or do I, you know what I mean?
So I'm reading the 2e stat block. You're right about the reverse of the spell. It's in there. So like as you read through it, at the end, it's like, here's the reverse of the spell. That's pretty cool. An interesting way to do it. And I guess like in a way, it's like they're just eliminating that by saying it's evil and good.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I know whoever could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think all spells in 2e had like a reverse. So imagine all spells in 5e, you could reverse it and be like,
most of my 2e experience was like through like Eye of the Beholder, like those dungeon crawler games. I didn't really get to play it too much, fortunately.
I only played it in my 20s. I didn't get any of these. Sad.
I enjoyed 2e. That's when I first played with Drake. And I made this character, but the strength was just like I got a 20, but then I rolled 100, then like the D100, and I got 98 on it.
Oh, cool. That was a kind of weird concept how they had like the slash number you could throw on top of
so
it.
Powerful.
Bend bars and stuff like that. You could bend
she
like
was
any
so
metal.
OP too.
number. Oh, it was
she was a dwarf. Okay. Yeah, she was just ugly and just a vicious fighter.
Were you there when we were on the tower and the orcs were putting in the ladder, and then I used heat metal and then F them over, but then they put another ladder and this one latched into the wall with a metallic kind of like teeth? Were you there for that?
I don't think I was.
If we kept playing that, we could be like, yeah, our campaign lasted 40 years, you know? We just had a huge hiatus. But if we kept playing it, we could rival that guy. I feel like that's probably what he did. Probably not like straight
build
years
side
playing
stories,
nonstop,
you start creating families, buying
exactly.
towns.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out our socials. Don't forget to check out our buddies, Sword Coast Soundscape, DM Andy, and remember those wizard guys down by the beaches. Make sure that this podcast is always free thanks to the fan content creation policy. Enjoy and see you next week. Peace.